Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or Xjaws, and today you guys are about to witness some of the worst annihilation of Call of Duty players ever. So before we get into this gameplay and talking about all that good stuff, I want to preface this entire video by saying this. These players were horrific. They were fairly new to the game. These guys weren't level 1s, but they were not prestige. They were somewhere between level 20 and 40, I'm pretty sure, and they were terrible. Now, I'm not claiming that anybody could have gone in this game and done this. I'm just saying that this was definitely a case of me being able to do what I did, mostly because of the fact that these players were terrible. So please do not leave a comment and say, you know, I only play against bad players and that's how I get these good games. I do just fine against people who are prestige to get games with 20 KDs, but a game like this is only possible when playing against players who are bad. So I just want to, kind of push that, right out of the way in the beginning of this commentary. I am not claiming that, I had some sort of enormous amount of skill in playing this particular game, so please don't get on me about that. So let's get into this gameplay. So this is some jungle demolition, and you guys know demolition has got to be the most important, and spawn trapping and kill streak annihilation, and jungle goes hand in hand with that as a big map that kill streaks are going to dominate on. And when you combine that with a player who can do fairly well like myself, and some players who cannot do fairly well like the guys I was playing against, you end up with a game like this. And I was using the Blackbird, the chopper gunner, and the gunship. So you guys know there was some major annihilation, or there is some major annihilation coming your way soon in this video. So let me tell you guys a little bit about how I played this game. So my mentality the first round of this game was, hey, listen, these guys on the enemy team, before I really realized how truly bad they were, because they all had the same clan tag, or at least 5 of them. The 5 of them were in a party, and then there was one guy, just a random guy. And I figured, maybe these guys started second accounts. I don't know, but clearly they didn't, because this was very, very bad for them. But anyway, when I got into this game, I was like, listen, maybe my teammates can't plant the bomb, because I joined a little bit late, saw low levels on the enemy team, and I was like, maybe I can give my teammates a little bit of support if I can build up some kill streaks and allow them to plant the bomb. And that's exactly what I was able to do. I built up some air support and called in a chopper gunner in the first round. You'll see in a little bit here, there's going to be like a minute left in the game, and I call my chopper gunner, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to call in this chopper gunner. I'm going to kill 2 or 3 people who are kind of roaming around the bomb site, because as you can see, we've already destroyed B. We just need to get an A plant on, and right here, I probably could have called in my gunship and helped out a little bit with keeping them off it. But I figured that if I just kept them away from this, one area, I could do just that, just almost as effectively. But what ends up happening is my teammates towards the end of this round just completely ignore going for the bomb. Absolutely outright ignore going for the bomb. And I know a lot of people will say, hey, you weren't playing the objective either. And by the way, this is a cool grenade I'll make a video about, because that is an extremely helpful grenade right there that I just got a double kill with. But a lot of people are going to be saying that, hey, I wasn't playing the objective. And this first round was a little bit more about keeping them away from the bomb and allowing my teammates to plant. Because if you notice right here, I'm the only teammate, I'm the only guy on my team who's kind of controlling this area right here, this huge area. And I was using this kind of shelf right here that I'm on right now. I think it's, great cover and great line of sight right to the A-bomb, and I was just kind of trying to keep them from coming towards this way. But what ends up happening is they're spawning even closer to the A-bomb, so it was actually counterproductive to helping us win. But at the time I didn't really realize that. I was like, alright, I'm getting lots of kills here, and I was helping out my team in that fashion. But nonetheless, this game I was using my favorite kill streak, or my favorite, not kill streak setup, my favorite class setup, which you guys will probably see less and less videos with as I move forward making videos, because I'm trying to move away from making videos with the exact same class setup every single time, even though I would recommend this for most people. It's the FAMAS with a dual mag attachment, and the reason why I go with the dual mag is because I'm fairly good with the iron sights. I prefer a green dot sight, the sight that I talked about in, I believe, a couple of videos ago. I don't know. I think I might have to talk about reticles in the future. Right here is where I called in the chopper gunner. Excuse me, we have a minute left, and I just absolutely annihilate these guys, and my teammates just whatever. We're not gonna go for the bomb. We'll deal with it later. But nonetheless, it ends up we end up winning the game. But yeah, the dual mag attachment is gonna give you 60 extra rounds with the FAMAS, which is huge when going for high kill streaks. Like I'm running the Blackbird, the chopper gunner, and the gunship, and I don't know 100%. Like I didn't actually look, but I'm sure if any of you guys were to rewind this video and watch each time when I get my kill streaks, that I'm probably on those last 60 bullets or nearing those last 60 bullets. So frequently, you know, I will end up needing that ammo to end up getting a kill streak, and I'm sure I have died I've died quite a bit when I'm not using that ammo, when I'm not using dual mags, because of the fact that I was going around looking for a gun on the ground, trying to continue that kill streak. So dual mag comes in handy all the time. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to remember if I actually, yeah, I was using hardline, 7 kill streak for that Blackbird right there. The hardline perk, I just love it. I used to be really big into getting hardline pro and using care packages for search and destroy. I've probably used 50 care packages or something like that, not a ton, so don't think I'm a whore for those. But lately I just haven't been using them whatsoever. Haven't used care packages, so hardline pro really isn't that beneficial. Right there, by the way, guys, because I recorded this in theater mode and because it was so long, I actually had to end the one film and start a new film. That's how long it was. So there's a reason why I had to switch over there. It wasn't changing anything bad or anything. But right there you saw I just finished up my chopper gunner, and guess what? We actually lost that round, and now I have a Blackbird as my first kill streak, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to call in this Blackbird right away. I'm going to be on defense, going to defend some bomb sites, and we're going to get defense twice, because if you guys don't know, the team that has the most kills collectively is the team that's going to get defense. This goes the same for the overtime round in both demolition and search and destroy. So I knew that if I could just rape these guys enough, I wouldn't have to worry about me or my teammates planting the bomb in an overtime round, because of the fact that we would clearly have the most kills. I think I wouldn't even need any more kills at the point that I'm at right now. That's how bad these guys were, and that's how many kills I was getting. So as you can see right here, I'm just using this cover, and this is what Wings of Redemption talks about a lot. People who are typically bad players will throw stuns and flashes and all that at you before they actually go in for the gunfight. See, they just keep throwing them at me, and eventually they get me because I had to back away from that area because of the stuns and flashes. And that's why I've decided to recently work on getting Tactical Mask Pro. If you guys watch his videos, he recently did that, and he claims it's the best perk in the game, and I will let you guys know what I think about it once I get Tactical Mask Pro and maybe combine that with Flak Jacket, which he mentioned. So we'll see how that goes. Right there, gunship, and then I think I go out and I try and get a little bit more of a kill streak. I saw that my teammates were actually getting pushed back away from A, and this is, yeah, see right here, they get the plant on A, and I'm like, alright, well, it's time for me to clearly put a little bit more emphasis on defending specific bombs rather than raping them just for a little bit here. So that's what I tried to do. I didn't want my team to lose. A lot of people probably will tell me that I'm, again, not an objective player, but right here, I could have easily called in my chopper gunner, but I didn't want to rely on my teammates to go ahead and defuse the bomb because I wasn't sure if they were going to. So I ended up pushing up here, killing some people, and I think my teammates actually die as well as me die. I'm trying to remember this game. Yeah, right there, I die. I get headshotted by a sniper sitting all the way in the back, and there just wasn't enough time. But there you go. I was seriously trying to defuse that bomb, but just couldn't make it over there, which is unfortunate. So nonetheless, I got these chopper gunners and going to go to town with them. So this is, God, it's a very long game, and it's a lot of the same exact strategy. Play defensively, rape their spawn, and absolutely annihilate them. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about the patch that's coming up soon, because if you guys don't know, the patch is going to be nerfing the chopper gunner, the gunship, and the Valkyrie missiles, of all things, the Valkyrie rockets, excuse me. And I think that's obviously not needed, but I don't really use them that much, so hey, who cares? But the patch, if you don't know what's coming, there's quite a few things coming, which I'm not going to talk about everything, but one of the things that's coming that's pretty important is that they're going to be delaying the appearance of the little red diamonds when people are spawning, and I think that is going to be annoying, to say the least. But what I think is going to end up happening is that you're going to have one guy who's going to spawn, his red diamond's going to pop up, and then even though there's other guys around him without red diamonds, you're going to see where that area is, and as people spawn on top of that same area, for a couple seconds, you're going to be able to go to town on people. Not just the same, but pretty close to it, and you won't have too much trouble with stuff like that. So I honestly am not too worried about this patch. I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, it'll be the death of the gunship, it'll be the death of the chopper gunner, like people won't use them anymore. It'll be all about the attack dogs and Blackbird and UAV, and I agree that that's a good kill streak setup, and that is definitely a possibility, but time will tell. For those of you who don't know, this patch is in, I think they said it went into second stage on December 6th, and from there it's supposed to take between like 10 and 15 days or something like that. I don't know. So it should be coming sometime in the next week or 2 weeks. So you can look forward to that if you're somebody who would be interested in the kill streaks not being as powerful, which is something that I think is kind of, I don't know. I'd like to hear your guys' input on this. I'm not gonna make an outright statement of what I feel about this, but I will ask you guys at least what you guys think. Do you feel that it's okay to have kill streaks that require 8, 9, 8, 9, and 11 kill streaks that can be taken out by people who get 3 kills in a row for like a SAM turret, or get no kills with like a Estrella 3? That's just my thought. A while ago on my channel, I talked about my thoughts on Ghost, and how I was like, hey, Ghost is a little bit not overpowered. I never said that. I just thought it was a little bit unfair how Ghost could be used in this fashion where, hey, the enemy gets, or you get a 3 kill streak, get your UAV, and then the enemy just, has Ghost, and, they're invisible in the UAV, and then your 3 kill streak is wasted. And people kind of expressed to me, hey, listen, that 3 kill streak, that's, for your entire team, and it only required a 3 kill streak too with Hardline, so it's not really that hard, so you shouldn't get that much of a reward. But when you're talking about things like chopper gunners, I guess Valkyrie rockets, if you want to go there, and gunships, I think you kind of deserve that, and I think it's a little bit tough. And people recently, Wings of Redemption, Woody's Gamertag, Hutch, and Kyle were talking about it on their podcast, how maybe the gunship should have 3 flares, and maybe the chopper gunner should have 2 flares, which means it would take 3 rockets to take out the, or 3 Strellas to take out the chopper gunner, and 4 to take out the gunship. And I know that sounds like a lot, but think about it. Then, taking down rockets will have to be a team effort. It won't be one guy gets it and, one guy can just kind of take care of it in less than 30 seconds. So that's just something I found interesting and want to know you guys' input on. I'm not going to say outright what I think on it or what I don't think. I think it is interesting regardless. So anyway, guys, this game is coming to an end right here. This last round, we did not allow them to plant with my gunship and my chopper gunner up in the air. They were able to do absolutely nothing. Finish this game up, run into the spawn, get on like a nice little like 5, 6, I don't know, kill streak. And man, this was a really fun game to play. It was hopefully a really fun game for you guys to watch. The final score was 187 kills and 11 deaths, and I just think that is an insane score regardless of how I played or regardless of how the enemy team was, how bad they were. So I hope you guys will please give this video a like rating if you